Good morning, friends. How are you? After a long time, we are back again, and I will start with you the quality of population, and in which I will start with the education. We are all students basically. You are as a student, I am also the student, right? We are all students. हम सब सीखते हैं. But you are learning something else, I am learning something else. But basically, we are getting educated. Now, quality of quality of population कैसे बनेगी? First of all, how to improve the quality of population, right? The quality of population depends upon the literacy rate. Underline कर लीजिए इस sentence को. Quality of population depends upon the literacy rate. For example, if you go to northeastern part, and if you go to southern part Kerala is 100% literacy. What is the parameter of literacy in India? Parameter of literacy in India, if you can write down your name, if you can pronounce your name, if you can read a sentence, you are literate. You are literate. And friends, 40% of Indian population earlier they were illiterate. Now it come down at 25 to 30%, in which lot of percentages of women. हिंदी में बता देता हूँ 30 से 40% अभी भी लोग पढ़ नहीं सकते हैं, एंड उनमें से ज्यादातर लोग जो है वुमेन है, औरतें हैं जिनको पढ़ना लिखना बिल्कुल भी नहीं आता. अभी भी ऐसा ये हालत है, and we are in 21st century, right? So this is the condition, and I told you the quality of population depends upon the literacy rate. आपकी क्वालिटी आपके लिटरेसी रेट से पता चलती है. Then the quality of population ultimately decides the growth rate of country. The growth rate of country कितना growth कर रहा है. What is the growth rate of the country? It depends ultimately this quality of population decides कि इंडिया कितना ग्रोथ कर रहा है, यहाँ के यूथ कितना ग्रोथ कर रही है. So the quality of the population ultimately decides the growth rate of the country. Literate and healthy population are an asset. Literate and healthy population are an asset. You know what do you mean by asset? Asset means this is your worthy property. आप धरोहर हैं इस देश के. इस एसेट, ये बहुत कीमती चीज है. एसेट एंड लायबिलिटी जो आपके ऊपर थोपी गई, बोझ है जो. ये सपोज अ पर्सन इज हेल्दी, अ पर्सन इज लिटरेट, he is living the life, or living the life is, it's a wonderful thing. That's why we said how are you. आप कैसे हो? जब आप किसी से मिलते हो क्या कहते हो? How are you sir? How are you my friend? Means वो health wise वो कैसा है. So this is your asset. If you are healthy, you are asset of the country. You should not be liability. Now in this way education comes. So last sentence, a very important sentence. Literate and healthy population are an asset. Literate and healthy population are an asset. Then national Sakal education, here we come. Just give me 1 minute time. Yeah, Sakal education. Here it is. I enlarged the screen now. Sakal's education in the initial years of his life bore him the fruit of later years in terms of good job and salary. I think I have done it because I'm just recapitulating it with you because a lot of time has been passed, 15 to 20 days, right? So I won't rebrushing you. I'm just refreshing your brain what we have done. So Sakal education in the initial years of his life bore him the fruits of the later years in terms of good job and salary. I told you that earlier also why you are studying. I put a question mark why you are studying. You are studying because for your future, to brighten your future. So to get a good job, to have a good name in the society, to help your parents, to help the society. You want to be asset for the society, not a liability. That's why you are getting education. So Sakal education in the initial years of his life bore him the fruits in the later years in terms of good job and salary. We saw education, we saw education was an important input for the growth of Sakal. Again, इस line को underline कीजिए. Important input for the growth of Sakal. For the growth of Sakal. Sakal के growth में input क्या था? What you put inside, that your quality education, quality of education. Then it opened a new horizon for him. It opened a new horizon for him, provided new aspiration and developed values of life. Developed values of life. Not only for Sakal, education contributes toward the growth of society also. I told you just now. If your society is educated, it has lot of potential for growth, potentiality for growth. It's a milestone. Education is a milestone. It enhances the national income. One, cultural richness. Wait, give me 2 second time. Yeah, here it is. It enhances माने बढ़ाना, किसी चीज को आगे करना, enhance करना. It enhances the national income, cultural richness, and increases the efficiency of governance. And there is a provision made for providing universal access, retention, and quality in elementary education with a special emphasis on the girls. आपने एक स्लोगन देखा होगा तब बहुत बार, इट्स अ कॉमन स्लोगन, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ. It's written over here also. There's a special emphasis on girls. Education जो है गर्ल्स के लिए बहुत जरूरी है. You know, it is said in Hindi, एक लड़का नहीं पढ़ता. I'm not saying लड़कों को पढ़ना नहीं चाहिए. Don't take it otherwise. It's said in Hindi, एक लड़का नहीं पढ़ता तो सिर्फ एक इंडिविजुअल नहीं पढ़ता. इंडिविजुअल में वो लड़का ही नहीं पढ़ा. If a boy is not studying, it means a person, single person, an individual is not studying. But if a girl is not studying, girl child is not studying, if girl child is uneducated, then whole society is uneducated. If the girl child studies, the whole society studies. So we have a special, government also gives special emphasis on girls' education. That's why Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Right? आगे चलते. There is also an establishment of pace setting of schools like Navodaya Vidyalaya in each district. Vocational streams have been developed to equip large number of high schools. Students with occupations related to knowledge and skills. The planned outlay on education has increased from 151 crore in the first plan to 3,766.90 crore in the 11th plan. The expenditure on education as percentage of GDP rose from 0.64% in 1951-52 to 3% into 15 to 16 and has remained stagnant around 3% for the last few years. So here it is again in a box. Human being is a positive asset and precious national resource. Human being. हम इंसान. It should be asset. हम assets हैं and precious national resource which needs to be cherished, nurtured, and developed with tenderness and care. Develop होना चाहिए. बच्चों को डेवलप किया जाता है नर्चर समझदारी से सुरक्षा से और केयर से उनको आगे बढ़ाया जाता है. Each individual's growth presents a different range of problems and requirements. The catalytic action of education in this complex and dynamic growth process needs to be planned meticulously and executed with great sincerity. तो एजुकेशन जो है दोस्तों is very necessity. It's basically for your living. What do you need? Oxygen. So education is like an oxygen for your growth. Okay. Next. Here I should start now. Count the number of boys and girls studying in your school on your neighboring and co-ed schools, right? And ask the school administrator to provide you with the data of boys and girls studying in the classroom. Study the difference, if any, and explain for reasons in the classroom. Data लीजिए अपने क्लास का कितने boys and कितने girls हैं, and I think so that boys are in large numbers, girls are a little bit less also, right? But boys they have in optimism number. So we start now. Documents of Union State Government, Reserve Bank of India, the expenditure on education as a percentage of GDP has declined 2.7% in 2017 and 18. The literacy rate have increased from 18% in 1951 to 74% in 2010 and 11. Literacy rate is not only a right, it is also needed if the citizens are to perform their duties and enjoy their rights properly. How can you know what are your rights? How will you able to know what are your rights? आपके अधिकार क्या है? कैसे पता चलेगा? Fundamental rights of the citizens. Fundamental rights. Fundamental rights हैं क्या? जब आपको when you don't know your rights, you don't know your duties, how will you enhance yourself? Right? So, however, a vast differences is noticed across different sections of the population. Literacy among males is nearly 16.6% higher than females. My book says something else, and here 6% higher than female. It is about 16.1%. Correct, you are. Just 16.1% in female. 16.1% in female. Yeah. Then, however, a vast differences is there. Sorry. Literacy among males is nearly 16.6% higher than females. and it is about 16.1% higher in urban areas as compared to rural areas. In 2011, literacy rate varied from 94% in Kerala to 62% in Bihar. Just compare Kerala literacy rate and Bihar literacy rate. The primary school system has expanded to over 8.58 lakh in 2013-14. Unfortunately, this huge expansion of schools have been diluted by poor quality of schooling and high dropout rates. स्कूल तो बना दिए, अब उसमें बच्चे ही नहीं पढ़ने आते. ड्रॉप आउट रेट, जो स्कूल छोड़ के चले जाते हैं, वी कॉल आउट ड्रॉप आउट रेट्स. Right? And yeah, dropout rate. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is a significant step towards providing an elementary education to all children in age group of 6 to 14 years. सर्व शिक्षा अभियान, सबको अच्छी शिक्षा दी जाए, ठीक शिक्षा दी जाए, सबको पढ़ाया लिखाया जाए. सर्व शिक्षा अभियान. एज ग्रुप 6 to 14 years. When by 2010. It is time-bound initiative of the central government in a partnership with the states, the local government and the community for achieving the goal of universalization of elementary education. Along with it, bridge courses and back-to-school camps have been initiated to increase the enrollment in elementary education. You know, few days ago, I was there was a news. Many schools in Haryana and other states, they are going to be closed. Why? You know, only 25 students are there in school. Less than 25 students. If a school is having 25 students, pupils, I rather say, that school will not be closed. This is a condition of literacy in our India. 25 बच्चे भी होने स्कूल में तो वो स्कूल चलेगा. 25 बच्चों से कम स्कूलों को, मतलब हमारे देश में ऐसे स्कूल भी हैं जिनके अंदर they have got only 20, less than 25 pupils or students are there. Can you imagine the situation? No, when I said that, when I teach you, you just feel the pulse कि मैं क्या कहना चाहता हूँ आपसे. We are not studying, we are educating. हम सब एजुकेशन ले रहे हैं. मैं आपके साथ, मैं भी एजुकेशन ले रहा हूँ आपके साथ. सो उस फील कीजिए कि हमारे देश की सिचुएशन क्या है. गवर्नमेंट पढ़ाना चाहती है, पेरेंट्स पढ़ाना चाहते हैं बच्चे, और कभी कभी ऑब्वियसली पेरेंट्स they don't have such much of a capacity or for the higher education, but early schooling, primary school and other things, they are absolutely free up to 10th level. It's absolutely free for the girl section, girl child itself. They are giving everything. They are providing midday meals even. Still, this is the condition. Then, it's written over here. Our bridge courses, what do you mean bridge courses? Suppose you left the school in between due to some reason. You can join the school again with a bridge course, so that gap should be diluted. Okay. Then enrollment in elementary education. Elementary education is absolutely free. Midday meal scheme has been implemented to encourage attendance and retention of children and improve their nutritional status. बच्चों को I told you just now midday meal दिया जाता है so that they come to the school. At least किसी बहाने स्कूल में तो आए पढ़ने के लिए, हमें वहाँ पे खाना मिलेगा. We will have दिया जाता so that they can be retained in the school. Government is doing everything for every step for the education part, right? So these policies could add to literate population of India. Immediate school midday meal, is everywhere, and it started from Chennai itself, and it's now everywhere throughout India. Next, the 12th plan endeavored to raise the country's gross enrollment ratio in higher education. In the age group of 18 to 23 years, 25.2% by 2017-18 and reach the target of 30% by 2020-21, which would be broadly in line with world average. The strategy focuses on curriculum modification, vocationalization. Vocationalization का मतलब पता है आपको क्या होता है? Some training side by side. You get education. You get some side by side education. Suppose somebody is a somebody's father is carpenter. He knows some basic fundas in carpentry, so he can join carpentership in school. Somebody wants gardening, somebody is wants stitching, somebody is wants painting, somebody is wants music, mechanism. We call it multi-purpose school. Multi-purpose school. Education is there, but side by side, you are getting education in vocational aspects also, and networking in the use of information technology. The plan also focuses on distance education. Correspondence courses education होती है. Suppose you are busy with your job, you want to study, but you can't go classes regularly as you are going to come. Suppose you go to school or colleges, regular colleges, but you cannot go due to your compulsions and due to your restriction because you are doing job with some companies or some government aspect organization. So what to do? Distance education is there. Open universities are there. Indira Gandhi National Open University, we call it IGNOU, a great university. In your Kurukshetra University, Punjab University, they have distance education and learning program. They give the education who wants to get education. The plan also focuses on distance education, con- convergence of formal and non-formal. Distance and IT education institutions are there. Over the 50 years, there has been a significant growth in the number of universities and institutions of higher learning specialized areas. And let us read the table to see the increase in number of colleges and universities. And these are the number of colleges we have. Here it is colleges, the number of universities. 1951, we have got 30 universities. Sorry. And 2016-17, we have 795 universities are there. In 2016-17 की बात कर रहा हूँ. Now it's 2021. And after a few days, Modi is going to open 5 medical colleges in UP simultaneously. 5 medical colleges. इससे inauguration होने वाला है. So we are doing our best. We means our government is doing our best. Another side is the students. How the students are responding about this. So here it is. Then next part is health. Now this is another part. Let's discuss health. If I time is there, I will discuss. Otherwise, I will discuss it by tomorrow. Let's discuss this table in the classroom. Is the increase, you think yourself, I'm giving you the open question. Is the increase in the number of colleges adequate to admit the increasing number of students? समझ आ गया आपको कि जितने स्कूल एंड कॉलेजेस खोले जा रहे हैं हायर एजुकेशन के लिए, जनरल एजुकेशन के लिए भी, तो इज इट सफिशिएंट इन नंबर्स? यू हैव टू टेल योरसेल्फ. Do you think we should have more number of universities? If yes, why? If no, why? What is the increase noticed among the teachers in the year 1998-1999? Teachers कितने increase हुए? You have to check it from the Google itself. What is your idea about future college and university? This is one of the main questions. Fourth point. And first and fourth is very important. Number of college educated. क्या तुम्हें लगता है कि we should have more universities? Second one. And fourth one, what is your idea about the future college and university? What do you think that how the future colleges should be there and university should be there? So today I come to an end of this over here. Tomorrow I will go for your health part. Health is very important, Health part is very important. So we'll go for health. इस बात को याद रखना. One sentence I will want to tell you. For any company, any organization, any institution, do you have this type of advertisement? We want sick people for employment. We want sick people for employment. Have you ever heard this type of sentence? No, na? That's why health is very important. If you are healthy, everything you can do it. Everything. Education is getting education, book education, whatever I'm telling you. It's a secondary one. First, your health. Your health should support the hard work in education. Then only you can go in the education. Then only you can go for the job. Then only you can help the other people, your family, your society. That's why health is the wealth. Okay, next, and tomorrow I will continue with the health part. Thank you. Have a nice day.